Subscribe my channel for more updates. Hi guys, today we are going to talk about another interesting story, that is Tiny Detective. Can butterfly taste with their feet? Such a big question. Meet the tiny detectives. The tiny detectives are very little indeed. They are also very curious. That's why they live in a bookcase. Because even the littlest of people can find answers to the big question if they dive into a book. And that is exactly what the tiny detectives do the best. One evening, the tiny detectives were making supper when Tiger, who was the middle one in the tiny family, asked a big question. Can butterfly taste with their feet? Of course they can't. Don't be so silly, said Ole, who was the eldest. So he always thought the knew best. While the supper is cooling, let's jump into a book and find out, said Mom. So tiny detectives climbed the bookcase and Mom picked out a book called Butterflies of the Pacific. Then Dad wound the red story thread around his waist so they could get back out of the story at the end of their adventure. And they landed on a back of butterflies, flying through the steamy heat of a great green jungle in Papua New Guinea. These butterflies are called New Island yellow tiger butterflies, said Dad. The tiger butterflies landed on a large leaf and the tiny family got off. All around them were stunning, many colorful butterflies, flying softly this way and that. They are so beautiful, said Tiger. Yes, and their names are just as beautiful as they are, said Mom. Those ones are turquoise emperors, and those are map wings, which have wings like maps. Those over there are lesser wanderers, and those are blue banded egg flies. One of the butterflies began walking across the leaf it was standing on. See that one, Tiger, said Dad. She's tasting the leaf to see if it is okay. So butterflies can taste with their feet, said Tiger. Why doesn't she use her mouth if she wants to eat the leaf? Asked Ole crossly. Because she never liked to be wrong. She's not eating it. Butterflies don't eat. They only drink, explained Mom. But when they are born, her baby caterpillars will eat all day long. So she's tasting the leaf to check it will be safe for her babies to eat, and if it is, she will lay her eggs there. Ole was very cross that he was wrong again. So he decided to show off. On a nearby leaf, there was a much larger butterfly preparing to lay her eggs. It was the largest butterfly in the world, a Queen Alexandra's birdwing. Ole decided he would fly on her back and everyone would be so impressed. He was about to jump on her on the birdwing's leaf when Mum shouted out to him, No, Ole, no, she said. That leaf is poisonous, and so is the Queen Alexandra's birdwing. Ole was so surprised. He fell off the leaf down into the tangles of the jungle. Them up, through the leaves of the jungle back to the cool of their very own bookcase. What on earth are you doing, Bo? Said Dad as the tiny detective sat down for their supper. I thought I would see if I could taste the food like feet with like a butterfly, said Boo. But on second thought, I think it would I would just use my mouth instead. That's that's all for. Thanks for listening.